Welcome to the Blue Way Talk Show. It's your host, Lene Javette, and the rest of the divas. You didn't tune in yesterday. I will go through and introduce the divas for you today. We have Tracy Cole, who is a realtor. We have Miss Audrey Jenkins, who is the owner of Real Women Revealed Boutique and Talk Show. Miss Yolanda White, who is the president of Singleton Moms. And Miss Cynthia Miller, who is co-owner of the boutique with Miss Jenkins and is a book writer. Yes. But if you don't know, you need to tune in to yesterday's segment. Subscribe, right. Watch it. You can get all of these ladies' full profile. But I do have to pay bills. And so that you know who our sponsor today is, it's Mogul in Training. And this is our Mogul in Training segment. Also, make sure that you find us on May 9th at the Phoenix Renaissance for the Inroads Celebrity Fundraiser Gala. Our MC that night is going to be Lincoln Kennedy. I have 25 tickets. Please, please, please call me. I will be beat up if I don't get rid of those 25 tickets. Make sure you get at me if you need a ticket to this event. I'll be there. Dwayne will be there. Cece Peniston will be there that night. She is actually going to be receiving the very first Mogul in Training Award. So you definitely want to check us out May 9th. Don't forget. And if Dwayne was here, he would say, Road to the Super Bowl, Blue Way Talk Show, Inroads. Plug. Okay, so let's talk about
you did a good imitation right there.
That's pretty good. You know,
that was pretty good.
I have to still represent for the home team when he's not around.
Right.
So we're going to jump right in. Mogul in Training. As women moguls, is it hard for men to keep up with an active female? Ooh. So first, let's do this. Who's married?
And there's no editing, right?
There's no editing.
Right, that's what I
want to know. This is one and done. Live.
Live.
So who's married? Let's start with married. We'll start with married. Okay. What's that? What's the married dynamics for a mogul and your relationship with your husband or just your life?
Well, one of the hats I wear, he's the director of House of Miracles. I'm the co-director, so we're in that together. And you said something about keeping up or active. I don't think it's about us keeping up or him keeping necessarily up with me. It's just that we know that we have many tasks and we have to get them done. And we know our strengths and we know our weaknesses. So if my strength is to, I don't know, marketing, then that's my strength. And whatever his weakness is, I take the slack. And whatever my weakness is, we have to play off each other like that.
Okay.
That's just how it has to work for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miss Cynthia?
Well, I've only been married for 2 weeks.
Okay.
But as a newlywed, I want to make sure I say all the right stuff. But actually, my husband is a writer, and that's how we met.
Nice.
Okay, we're both writers, and we were both involved in the same type of groups and things like that. So that's how we kind of, met each other. And then he moved here, and maybe was not prepared for my. I wear many hats also. I also own run a marketing company. So on top of the store that Audrey and I have a marketing company, like a full-fledged marketing company, which I am hiring people.
I was going to say, here in the Valley?
Yes, here in the Valley. If you need a job, I'm your girl, okay? And Audrey's your contact.
There you go. This is real time in the Blue Way here.
We have to do a little promoting here. But I think that it's difficult a lot of times for people that are in marriages or situations to address being married to someone maybe who's, dominantly independent, So me, myself, I've kind of been, by Audrey being my friend, being in a marriage for a long time, she's always giving me this good advice, on kind of backing back a little bit sometimes, you know what I mean? And just doing what I'm strong at it because I'm used to doing everything, whether I'm good at it or not, I just make it happen. So now I don't. I have someone else I can depend on to kind of make it happen. And if they don't, I'm willing to start.
Okay, what about from a single perspective?
From a single perspective, I'm confronted with sometimes, wow, you be all over the place. You so busy. Do you have time for me? But my take on that, the right man
Right.
he gonna be with me.
Sure.
Because
That's right.
I wear many hats. I got a regular job. I'm a president of Singleton Moms. I'm the president of my chapter with Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated.
Okay.
So Beta Mu Sigma. So I'm the vice president, which means I'm in charge of membership. So I'm always doing something. So they're like, you seem to be real busy.
Yes.
But if it's the right person, you got my time.
Got it. You want to weigh in?
Well, I agree. I mean, from a single perspective, they have to know you. They have to know. That's why you have to take your time, get to know them, let them get to know you, because anybody who's dating me would know Tracy is always busy. She's always
busy.
doing something.
So Tracy is my business partner too. So outside of CoSire TV, Mogul and Training, I have Tracy's my business partner in Ebony Promotions, and so just trying for me to get an appointment with her, I know how busy Tracy is. We have to sync each other's calendars.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
So
Yes, we do.
the second piece of that is okay. So from the business perspective, but what about from the romance perspective? What's being a mogul like? Do you have to pencil in romance, or how do you do that?
Yeah,
Is there
I would hope
romance
not.
when you're a mogul? Please
there's
tell me there
romance.
is.
There's
Come on.
romance.
Well, for me myself, I'm still in the honeymoon stage, so,
Okay, so we-
our romance, we just like fit it in anywhere on the way over here, on the way over there.
No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Whoa!
I'm 12 still. You'd be surprised how many streets are romantic, so, we just get it done.
I ain't getting there.
You fan
What about you?
No, I don't think. I know that sometimes you get busy and sometimes you may just fall out on the couch. I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
I will fall out on the couch sometime and just be like, okay, what happened here? But I try to be conscious to make sure that the romance is there.
Yes.
I try to, make myself look different, a different hairstyle, different whatever, to see what gets him. So though the romance is there, you just have to make it happen. It's just still
I
there.
agree.
What about from a single perspective? How do you? I could give my perspective, but then
I ain't got nothing to
it'd be
say.
bitter. The whole conversation would go left.
I ain't got nothing to say. Miss Tracy.
Well, I find out that this is just me, so don't write me any hate mail. I misjudge. Most of the time people think that because I have so many things going on and because I'm moving so fast that either I'm high maintenance or I need somebody else to take care of me or I'm not going to have time. And this is what's been happening to me lately is a man will start building me up and playing themselves down. And I can't handle that either. So then I'm balancing trying to make him feel better.
Right.
So it's
But that's that making sure that you get to know somebody, because you're going to see those red flags, as I call them. You're going to see that they can't handle your lifestyle. And so it just depends on how important it is to you to, keep on going with that possible relationship. If you see that the lifestyle I have, like me, I know I wear a ton of hats. You guys know that, my lifestyle is pretty hectic, but he has to be secure enough. He's got to also have his own life because I'm busy,
Right.
and I need for him to make sure that he has something to do.
That's a good point, because that can go south
It can.
easily if they're dependent on the companionship all the time from you.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, me myself, I kind of disagree with, not really disagree with the get to know part. I think that I think that's important, but I also think that you have to get to know people. I think that a lot of times in this society, people think that get to know is dating and sleeping together first, and I don't think that. I think that you mentally have to get to know a person.
Absolutely.
And when it's love, sometimes it doesn't take as long. You know what I mean? If it's right for you, it's right for you. You know what I mean? And I don't think you should go to the grocery store shopping if you don't plan to buy nothing.
Window shopping.
You're in there with
You're
in or you're out.
Peek in the window and then say, okay, I'm coming in to buy this suit.
Speaking of window shopping, CoSire.com has partnered with a national backpack giveaway. And we're going to be doing a backpack giveaway here in Phoenix. You can find that information on CoSire.com. You can follow me at CoSire on Facebook and get more information on the backpack giveaway. Stay tuned for the next episode. Tomorrow we'll be talking about sports and entertainment. It's the Diva Takeover. I'm your host, Lene Javette, with Tracy, Audrey, Yolanda, and Cynthia. See you tomorrow.